Hi. So one of the most asked questions around this time of year to me is about flaky scalp, dry scalp, irritated scalp, itchy scalp, dandruff, those sort of things. So I just thought I'd do a bit of an informative video on those subjects. If you have any questions or are unsure about anything, just give me a message and I'll be happy to help. This is actually a myth. Flaky scalp and dandruff are two different things. Flaky scalp can be just dry, irritated, dehydrated scalp where it is lacking moisture, and dandruff is a build-up of dead skin cells due to overproduction of oil in the scalp. So flaky scalp can just be resolved with something as simple as changing your products to the correct ones. If you're using shop bought products, I suggest to use salon bought products. Even shampooing your hair the correct way. So if you notice, when you come to the salon, we always shampoo twice. The first shampoo will remove any build-up, dirt, grease, anything that's built up on your hair and scalp, and then the second shampoo will give you a full cleanse from root to tip. And also, if you notice in the salon, when your hair's being shampooed, we actually use like the pads of our fingers. We don't use our nails. So the pads of your fingers should be used to shampoo and only your scalp. I don't know how many of you will do this, but pile all your hair on top of your head and rub all your hair vigorously with all the foam, all the suds all over, thinking that you're getting a good cleanse, when really the only thing you should be shampooing is your actual scalp. So you should be using these pads of your fingers and getting right underneath your hair and in a circular motion with just a bit of tension, just rubbing the scalp with no nails, not too vigorous, because remember your hair is really delicate when it's wet. And then this will remove any excess build-up, any products, anything like that that's going to cause that layer of flakiness on your scalp. Especially if you've got hair extensions, you'll really need to get in between them. Make sure that you go in between your wefts, your bonds, your tapes, anything like that, because if you have some product that gets stuck in between the bonds, that will just dry on your scalp. When you dry your hair, that will dry too and form like a top like layer, which can be more or less scratched off, which is when people think that this is dandruff, but it's not. It's just in fact product build-up. It's not even flaky scalp, because their scalp itself might not even be dry. Flaky scalp itself, if your scalp is actually dry, what people do is make the mistake of not putting conditioner on your scalp. So if you think of your scalp as just like your skin, so if your skin gets dry in this weather, which it most probably does because we go out in the cold, into the heat and fire, everything like that, then we'd put moisturiser on and we'd probably cake it all on, rub it in top to bottom until we're nice and shiny and glowing. Well, think of this the same as your scalp. People shy away from putting conditioner on your scalp, thinking that conditioner is going to make your hair greasy. But again, going back to the correct products, this is not the case. The conditioner will just act like a moisturising agent on your scalp, just soak in, give it that excess moisture that it needs, that it's lacking due to this cold weather. Because I always get a lot of people come to me, especially this time of year, and it's often down to the heating being on constantly, or the fire, and then the cold, then the heat, then the cold, then the heat, but not doing anything in between, just assuming that their hair and scalp has just gone dry. But it is due to the season, so this may need you to change your products to adapt to the environment basically. So dandruff, how to solve this? If it is actually dandruff, then yes, purchase a anti-dandruff shampoo. Again, I'd recommend Salon Professional. So that you're recommended the right product for your hair, as I know that some shop bought ones can possibly strip out the colour, fade the colour a lot quicker. If these don't work, then I'd recommend to see your GP, as they can provide you with something a lot more medicated that will release that build-up and remove the dandruff for you. Let me know if this video helped you in any way. Feedback is always appreciated, and I have products in stock. If you'd like any recommendations or anything personal to you, I'm happy to help. Just give me a message. Thank you for watching.